Today I am really excited to talk about this topic, panpsychism. It's part of the philosophy of mind, which is basically a branch of philosophy that studies existence, reality, and also nature of mind and its relationship with the body. Those of you who studied philosophy, you are probably very familiar with this concept. But those of you who have not studied philosophy, you may not be very familiar with this idea of panpsychism. So, I really felt that it's important for us to understand this concept before we move forward with my next few videos, because in my next few videos, I will be talking about reality and consciousness and spiritual enlightenment. And I feel that it is very essential to understand panpsychism before talking about reality or consciousness or spiritual enlightenment. But in this video, I will not discuss too much in depth because it can take many hours of discussion if I go deep into this topic. There are various forms of panpsychism theories, and there are philosophers from ancient Greece in 600 BC to modern philosophers in the 19th century who have explained this philosophy in different ways. My goal is not to make you an expert in panpsychism today. My goal is to take this ancient philosophy and connect this with some modern scientist point of view. So I'll try to keep it as brief as possible. All right, let's get to it. What is panpsychism? Panpsychism is a belief that every material object has an element of individual consciousness. It's a philosophical view that a mind or a mind-like aspect is fundamental feature of reality or a fundamental feature of this whole universe. The word panpsychism literally means that everything has a mind. Ancient Greek mathematician and philosopher Thales believed that the whole universe is alive and full of spirits. He also said that everything is full of God. What he meant is that everything has consciousness or spirit. Panpsychism is one of the oldest philosophical theories. So you might be wondering why I am focusing on this topic right now in this 21st century. What's the usage of an old philosophical theory during this modern time, right? Especially if you are a materialistic and scientific-minded person, you are probably thinking this is just an old philosophical concept that does not have any usefulness during this modern time. But don't come to a conclusion yet. Wait till the end of this video. I am about to share some comments and feedbacks from some modern scientists to support this philosophy. Modern philosopher Philip Goff, in his book Galileo's Error: Foundations for a New Science of Consciousness, explained that consciousness is not something special that the brain does, but is instead a quality inherent to all matter. So, if you simplify it, panpsychism is a belief that everything in this universe has consciousness and everything is connected with the consciousness of this whole universe. And this whole universe is one infinite conscious entity. Recently, many modern scientists and quantum physicists are also saying that the whole universe is conscious and self-aware. 20th century Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung said that psyche and matter are contained in one and same world, and moreover they are in continuous contact with one another. So basically, every material object has a consciousness or spirit. I'd like to quote from theoretical physicist Bernard Heisch. He said that any system that has sufficient complexity and creates certain level of energy could generate or broadcast consciousness. I also want to quote from Dr. Gregory Matloff. He is a professor of physics at the New York City College of Technology. He published a paper just a few years back saying that consciousness field could extend through all of space. Stars may be thinking entities that deliberately control their paths. To put it more bluntly, he meant that the entire cosmos may be self-aware. I also remember this comment from Sir Roger Penrose. He is an English physicist, mathematician, and a Nobel laureate in physics. He says that self-awareness begins with the quantum events in the brain, inevitably links our mind with the cosmos. So basically, your consciousness is connected with the mind of this universe. That's what he meant. So here you go. This is a brief explanation of how an ancient philosophy, Panpsychism, can relate to the point of views of many modern scientists. As I mentioned at the beginning, it can take many hours if I try to go deep into this topic. So I can't do justice trying to explain such a deep topic within 10 minutes. So feel free to do your own research on this topic, because the more you try to understand this topic, the more you'll get some clarity regarding some existential questions of this universe. I hope you liked this video. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel so that you can stay up to date with my new videos every week. My next few videos will be very interesting. I will be talking about reality and consciousness and spiritual enlightenment. So watch out for my next few videos. That's it. I'm signing off today. Thank you for watching.